How is everyone? Hi, this is Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. I hope everyone had a great day. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a little craft with me video. So whatever you're working on, get it out and let's do a little crafting together. Or you can play along with me and maybe try to make some of what I'm making. I'm going to use some of these. I've got a couple out right now, and of course I've got plenty more, but there are a couple pages from the cookbook journal that I'm working on. And the reason I picked these out is because I like what's on this side, on this one, and I like what's on this side on this one. You know, the other side doesn't really do anything for me, so I'm not worried about it. But the first thing I wanted to do was maybe make an envelope, but you know, sometimes I will not worry about whether things are upside down or, you know, what's where, but I wanted to experiment a little bit. So this paper that's in this cookbook is probably most like paper that's most in most cookbooks like Better Homes and Gardens and things like that. It's not I mean, these aren't that thin. They're kind of you know, they feel kind of strong, and I wanted to cut the holes off. I didn't want to have to deal with those. But I wanted to see if, now I saw Pam at the Paper Outpost do something a while ago, and I don't remember. I didn't rewatch the video or anything else, so I'm not really copying her. But I remember she was doing something with envelopes. Maybe you saw the video where she was kind of making sure everything was right side up. And I don't remember how she did it or what she did. I don't know if she was covering a junk mail envelope or what, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I could figure out how to make everything right side up. So like say, say I take this and make this middle part my front of my envelope. I need a little flap here. So right now this flap is upside down. So my flap would be about like this, say, and then this part would be the other part of the envelope, the back. But of course, like I said, it's upside down, and it doesn't really matter that it's upside down, but I just wanted to see if I could experiment and figure out a way to turn it around, right? So the only thing I can, like, you could cut it apart and glue it onto another envelope and, you know, do that. But I wanted this page to be the envelope, and you know, I don't want to cover another envelope. So I'm thinking we're just going to experiment. I haven't done this ahead of time. Just live experimentation here. I think I'm going to cut this on my folds. Let's see, how do I want to cut it on my folds? It doesn't really matter because I think I'm going to glue it back together. Okay, you could sew or glue probably, but I'm going to kind of dissect this envelope. Maybe that might not be a good word for it, but that's what I'm going to call it, dissecting the envelope. So I'm taking it, I'm cutting it apart. I'm going to cut it into 3 pieces. So let's see how this works out. It might be a total failure, but we're going to experiment. So in order to get this side is upright, the front, this side is upside down. So in order to get it right side up, here I cut off the flap, so I'm going to turn that around. I cut off the back, I'm going to turn that around. Now, I think that I wouldn't mind if this was not as, you know, the length of this way would be skinnier. So I'm going to concentrate on this piece right now. So I'm going to make a little fold here, I think, where I'm going to kind of like use this fold to glue these 2 pieces together. Not exactly like a hinge, but kind of like a hinge, right? So, and that'll make this bottom piece strong because I have this overlapping little piece here. So let me see. It would be like this. So now, do I want this little fold on the outside or the inside? Let's see how it looks. So this is the back, this is the front still. Okay, so if it was like that, this would be the back, this would be the front. So it looked like this. You had this little like lip there, which doesn't look bad, but let's just see how it looks like this, which looks better. Actually, I think I like, if this is the front, I guess we could make one both ways, but I kind of like the overlap. It just gives it kind of like a finished look. Don't you think? Let me do it one more time. That's that. This is just, I guess it does go right down. It would go right down to the edge. So, okay, I think we're going to try it this way first, where we put the folded part on the inside. So I'm going to use some of my art glitter glue here. And oops, what happened to I thought I started my timer and I didn't. Hold on. I'm going to have to subtract a few minutes here now because I didn't get it going when I started my video. I don't like to go over on my camera, and my camera won't let me go over. It'll cut me right off. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the inside like I said. Okay, there we go. It's starting now. All right. So this is, let me make sure this is upright now. Yep, it's upright, and this is upright. So I'm going to glue this down, and I'm going to bring this down right to the edge so you don't really notice. Maybe you won't notice that it's two pieces, you know. Okay, so there we go. So far, so good. Okay, so this was the flap that was going to come over. Let me make this is a little crooked here. Let me straighten this up. Okay, so now, let's see. If I want this to be upright on this way, it would have to be like this. So again, I need a little fold over. So that would make this narrower. So this is a little bit of like, it says garnishes right there. There's a page number. I'm going to fold this little piece right here above the word garnishes down. And then see what we want to do. I think that, I don't know if I'm doing, I think I'm doing it right. Of how it would need to be glued together. So it would be glued together like this, where we have a flap. Just all to get it, really it doesn't match up, but it's all upright. So, and it would be an envelope and everything would be upright. So again, let me see. This is what it looks like on the front with this flap on the outside. And then it would be, again, if we put it right up to the top, it would look like this, which actually I think that's working out pretty good because you don't really notice anything, you know what I mean? So let's do that. And then I might round the corners. So, you know, this is using the cookbook pages, like I said, from this cookbook. Of course, you could do it with any book page, but I just am, you know, kind of working on this cookbook right now. And I kind of, when I first took these pages out of the book, I was like, oh, I would like to make some envelopes with these. I don't know why I love making envelopes, right? It's probably my second favorite thing to make besides tags. I love making envelopes and using envelopes. Okay, so we have that all nice and glued together right to the edge so you don't really notice anything. And you've got the recipes here, and it's little fruits and mushrooms, and there's a strawberry, so there's little drawings on top of the recipe here, which I thought was cute. And where is my, I think I left I was making journaling cards last night and the night before, and when I was watching TV, and I took my corner rounder in there, so I'm going to go grab it. I'll be right back. Okay, I brought my journaling cards back with me that I made too, and I'll show you those in a second. They came out pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to round these corners so that it looks more like an envelope. And you could get more stylish with this as far as how you do the other side. You could round the corners. I didn't glue that together yet over here, but you could round these corners. Let's see how this is working out here. I needed to keep that apart so that doesn't get glued together. A little bit of glue got right there, but I undid it. Okay, now I'm going to round these corners so it looks nice. Kind of finished. Okay. And there we go. I'm going to go ahead and glue this together. Just going to put some glue right here on this back part so I don't have too much glue on the other part. And so you can make envelopes any size you want. I just wanted to use like most, you know, I didn't want to cut off anything from the page and have scraps from the page. But you can make, you know, coin size envelopes or any size envelope you want. But isn't this cute? You know, it's just the vintage look of the, first of all, the recipe book page. And then it's the fact that it is a cookbook page and it's a cute, you know, little design on here with the recipes. I think it's super cute. And then you could always decorate. Let's see. So I like the design on here. And I was thinking about putting a label on here. Like you could put a label on here. Say, you know, if you wanted to decorate it. I'm not going to because I really like it like it is. You could even put a label back here, actually, couldn't you? You could put some lace on here, a little bit of, you know, rickrack, some kind of trim. You could put a scrap. Let me see. Let me look at my scraps here. I've got my scraps. You could put, let me see, some little cutouts from the paper pad. That could go there. That's pretty cute. I don't know. Oh, here's something that would look cute there. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so you see how this is kind of plain here? Not really, it's just text. None of that pretty little, you know, drawings are not on here, on the flap here. So, yeah, I think I'm going to put this on here. That would be super cute. Yeah, I'm not going to stress it or anything. I like it just the way it is. It's thick because it's cardstock scrapbook paper, plus I backed this just in case I wanted to use it for writing. So, you know, now I'm going to glue it down, but, you know, whatever. I'm just going to use some Fabri-Tac on here because it's so thick and I want to make sure it grabs onto this cookbook page. So super fun. I love it. It goes, I love the color here. It just goes with this. When I put it on there, I was like, oh, that was meant to be. Okay, yeah, that is cute. So yeah, now it's decorated. Mom's Baking Company. Fresh daily to the table, bread, biscuits, and pie. Isn't that adorable? Okay, that is adorable. And there we have our first envelope. I love it. Okay, yeah, let me show you real quick. Remember those a couple days ago? I showed you the pages from the traveler's notebooks that I took apart, that I said I got them in a subscription and I didn't like them. And I just took them all apart. All they were was stapled together. They weren't even sewn together or anything. So yes, I cut them all up into journaling cards, and this is what I got. So I have tons of journaling cards here, and these can be decorated or whatever. I can use them as pockets. This could be a little pocket or, you know, a decoration on something. They're two-sided. So yeah, there's lots of possibilities now that I have them all cut up. You know, some of them just have pretty patterns on them like this. A lot of them have the graph paper on one side. There's hardly any that are plain. But there was a couple. There was one or two pages that were plain, but see, loving this moment. And let's see. This one's cute. Has a watermelon. You're one in a you're one in a melon. Is that all it says? Yeah, you're one in a melon, it says. So that is cute. Now that I got them cut up, I really like them better as journaling cards than they were as traveler's notebook pages, right? We Live in a Rainbow of Chaos by Paul Cézanne. So see, some of them have words. A lot of them just have, you know, design on them. Smile and the world smiles with you. So yeah, you get the picture. I just went with what was on the page and cut it up as to what was on the page. So like, say this was in the middle of the page, I cut around this to make sure I got the words. So just did the best I could. I like this one. It looks like it was like, you know, like it came like that. You would never know it was a page in a journal, right? So yeah, all of this I have to have fun with now. I mean, there's so many uses for little pieces like this. I can make cards. I can use them as they are. Just so many things. So I'm going to put that to the side. Let's make another envelope. I have this pulled out, but I'm not sure. Like, it would be good, but I was thinking last night I might make tags out of these or it would be a good page to make tags out of because it has these rectangles like this. I could cut there, cut there, cut there, cut there, you know, and have four nice rectangular shapes that would be good shapes for tags. So I don't really want to use that for an envelope. Let's look for something that would be more like the one I just cut up, like an you know, an all over pattern. So yeah, I have tons to choose from here. I don't need that divider pages. Let me put this back over there. Got my little everything in my basket over there. You know, that's how I keep my projects organized. I put all the whole project in one of these green baskets. I'm sure you've seen it, but in case you're new, I use these green. I've got the green ones from Dollar Tree, and just put my whole. See, there's a lot of room in there. I've got the cookbook and everything in here. The scrapbook paper. I just pile everything in there, and then, you know, I can put it away when I'm not working on it, clean off my table, and have, you know, work on something else. So, like I am right now, kind of. Even though it's the same, you know, subject matter, it's a different project, really. So, okay, we want to do at least one more envelope, and we're looking for an all-over pattern. So, like, I was looking at this one last night. I really liked this one, but I didn't think it would be good for tags because it has the smaller squares, and I didn't want to try to cut this up into tag shape, but it would be super cute. Oh, let's see which side I like better. I think I like this side better. It has these little dancing bottles here. Buttermilk and sour cream, it says. So let's make an envelope with this one, this page. So again, I'm going to cut off the holes. I like the way I did it, so I'm going to do it the same way. So yeah, I think it's a good option for, you know, if you don't care about, you know, if things are upside down or not. And I really don't care that much. I just want to try this. I wanted to try it and see if it could be done in a way that you really don't even notice that you cut it apart. So that worked out well. So again, I'm going to do it just like I did the other one. Which, what did I do? What did I do now? I folded this up like this, and then made the little top flap. All right, and then I cut it apart. So I just, I think did I cut it apart like this? I just cut a little sliver off the fold. Yeah, there's my little pieces I cut off. So yeah, I know how I did it. I just cut the little super skinny little strip off. So there's the top flap, and then here's the bottom part we're cutting off. Yeah, I almost need to do it twice to remember how I did it right. I'll make sure that strip is as small as I can get it. Yeah, that is pretty small. So, okay, now we're going to turn it around again. This is the back. This is the flap. Here's the front. So that, I mean, I'm going to try to do it the same way. Not that it's complicated, I just have to remember what I did. So I folded this up here, the bottom of the piece that goes on the back. Now this one ripped a little bit, but I'm still going to just go forward with it because it's going to be all glued down. See, there's a little rip right here, right there. Can you see that? So I'm just trying to, yeah, let you see what's going on here. Okay, so we glued this right down to the front. So we're going to do that again. I'm just trying to make sure. I want to make sure this is, yeah, it looks square. Okay, so again, put some glue on that fold. And we'll see what happens, how this turns out. So I did end up cutting this in half, but I got the little buttermilk dancing bottles there. So that is what it is as far as what I cut off. I'm not worried about it though. Okay, am I doing it right? I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Nope, everything's right side up. Okay, so far so good. Let's see. Need to move this down a little bit. Okay. All right, so again, I'm gluing that together. the fold is on the inside, and I want to make sure, let me push it down in here and make sure there's no glue. Like that other one almost got to glue together, like right here, a little glue seeped out. So there's no glue there. Here's the rip. See, it's glued down, so no big deal. So now we have the flap, and we're gonna again make sure it's out where facing the right way, the way I want it to be facing. Fold this little top piece down, make a little fold. I keep feeling like I'm doing it wrong, but I think I'm doing it right. Yes, I am. Okay. And then put some glue on here. This doesn't seem like it's straight. Let me run my fingers along here and make sure this is square. There we go. Now it's good. Okay, and then so put glue on here. This one's going faster because now I know what I'm doing, right? The other one I was just figuring it out. Okay, got a little glue on my hand there. Okay, so we put the, again, fold. Let's fold this one down so that's out of the way. And see, it was easier if I did it like this and put my one piece of paper right on the edge of the other one. That. So everything lines up. All right, cute. There's the front with the dancing bottles. Okay, let's go ahead and, so you could sew these together if you wanted to. I know I already said that, but just, if you wanted to, but they look perfectly cute, just glued together like this. Something a little different, I think. Recipe book envelopes. So, okay, so there we go. A little bit of glue on here. Let me make sure this is all flat and together. Yes, it is. Let me make sure here. Checking my edges. Yep, everything's glued together. Okay, so a little glue right here on the edge of the back, because this is shorter than this part here. So if you put glue all the way up here, you'll have too much glue. So that's why I'm putting it on here. I won't have too much glue. All right, fold that up and make sure all your edges are together where you want them. Okay, and there we go. Now this flap has things on it as far as decorations. We've got a box of dry mustard here and some black pepper and other spices here. Peppers, it says. Okay, and this is cheese. This is about cheese right here in the middle. So yeah, super cute. And I might not put anything on here. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere I would put anything on here. You could possibly put, see, this says meaning of terms. If you didn't mind covering that up, or any of this up, you could put a little bit of rickrack right across there. Or yeah, I was looking at going for my scraps before. Let me just see if I have a real scrap that I would want to put up there. Oh, I have some real thin strips in my basket here. Let me see. Or you could put a piece of fabric up there too. I want it to be flat is one thing. I don't want to put like a ruffle or anything on it. Here's all my little thin pieces. Let's see if there's anything in here. That would be long enough. Let's look at these real quick. So, oh, this piece would be long enough. Could put that right there as a little decoration. And we've got this too, the daisies. I don't think I like the daisies, but not for this. Oh, here's the cows. Cows and roosters. No, I don't think I like that for this either. Oh, here's a little stripe. That would be cute too. Okay, the stripes are the polka dots. Here's more daisies, and that's all we have to choose from for right. Unless I get a bigger scrap out, but these are fine. Why not use one of these? So let's see. This is just blank white space. I'm going to cut that off. I've got to see. I got to narrow this down to see what I actually have here. So I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm for some reason I'm grabbing this one. So let's go with it. I'm going to cut it the length I need first, which is about right here. And then there's an extra little piece here that's from the paper pad. These were the strips, you know, on the top of the, which I'm sure you already figured out, top of the scrapbook paper, 12 by 12 pieces that I cut off and saved. So there's a little white piece here. Let me see if I like that on there. Do I need to cut that off? Maybe that would be good on the top, or maybe I want to cut it off. I mean, it's just white, but I think I'm actually going to cut it off. I just want to see what it looks like without it anyway, so let's go for it. Maybe next time I won't cut it off, but I'm sure I will like it without the white on there. I know that's being picky, but there we go. So it's going to look like that with a little color there. So I think that's cute. So let's put that on there, and then we'll see if there's anything else we want to put on here. You never know what's going to pop out at me, right? So let's do that. I wouldn't mind putting a little something on here. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit down, not right at the top edge. So you have a little bit of envelope up here. Now there's a little bit sticking over here, so let me cut that off. Let's see, let me cut this side so I can see how much is sticking over without cutting my envelope. There we go. Okay, so I don't want to cover up the little pictures, but I wouldn't. Let's see. You know what? Let me see this real quick. No, I don't like that. I don't think. I was thinking I might put something on that side, but I don't think I like that. Okay, now anything else little that I can stick on as a decoration. I do have, I don't think these are a little small enough. I have some little kitchen labels. These are called canning label stickers. In case you've never seen these, I got these at, and I think they carry them regularly, but not all the time, you know. I don't know what time of year they get them in, if it's a certain time of year, but I got them at Dollar General. Do they say Dollar General on them? No, they were just hanging like on a clip strip at Dollar General. I got these and these too. Now these are all used, that's why they're blank. See here? Let me show you this side. They're really cute. Here, it's upside down. See the little labels? They're all called the same thing. Canning label stickers. And I got them at Dollar General, and they're pretty inexpensive. I don't remember how much they were. I don't know if they were $1 or $2, but you get 14. They all have 14 in them, so that's, you know, a good amount for $1 or $2. Super cute stickers, right? And kind of pretty unique, I would say. I don't know if Hobby Lobby or anybody has those, but yeah, nothing is jumping out at me as far as any more decorations here, so this might be about it. Oh, here's a little strip of something. This might be cute. Now this is jumping out at me right here. See that? That could go right here. Yes, and it's kind of like similar colors. Okay, we found something. I knew something would jump out at me. I had a feeling. Okay, or I was hoping. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this here. This is really cute. I like this. Okay, and then, oh, it's the same on both sides. This is from that pocket page we made from the scrapbook the other day. Was it when was that? The other day? Whatever day that was. It was a pocket page where I think we cut off a strip of this. Or it was from one of those pages, at least, from the scrapbook cookbook that I took apart and used the pieces. Okay, so that's going to go right there. It's not covering up anything hardly, and it's a little decoration at the top of the front, and it's just little squares and whatever, like a checkerboard. So I think that's cute. And again, even though I measured kind of measured. It's a little piece sticking out over here. So let's cut that off. And I think that's going to be it for now. My time's probably just about up. And so yeah, we made 2 envelopes. That really does make a difference putting something at the top, but I still don't think I'd want a few simple examples here. I don't think I'd want to cover anything up here. Of course, if I put this in a journal, somebody's welcome to do whatever they want to with it, you know, decorate it further or whatever type of thing. So there you go. 2 cute little cookbook page envelopes, and I really like them. So yeah, I think that was a success. It was not a failure. I'm calling this a success, and I hope you liked experimenting with me today. So just thank you for watching, subscribing, and liking, and commenting, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day, and happy crafting!